Alright, today we're checking out the Germanium 4 Big Muff Pi by Electro Harmonics. This thing looks pretty cool, and also it sounds pretty cool. Now there's a bunch of different Big Muff pedals out there for different players and different occasions. We have the original Big Muff, the huge silver one, then we have metal muffs, we have the Russian Big Muff, we have the Big Muff Deluxe that lets you at mid frequencies. And the cool thing about this particular one is that there's a two-in-one situation going on here. We have two sides that we can use separately or we can stack them together. So we have an overdrive and a distortion side. As always with the EHX stuff, the controls on these pedals are pretty simple. The overdrive side offers gain, bias, tone and volume. Like the name suggests, the tone and the bias control let you shape the tone of the overdrive, and the same goes for the distortion side. The only exception is we don't have a tone control, we have a volt control. And this lets you simulate the sound of a dying or starving battery, which is pretty cool. So the further you turn the volts control counterclockwise, the more of a starving battery sound you get, but you also get a volume drop, so you have to adjust it with the volume control of the pedal. Also, the further you turn the volts control counterclockwise, the more this pedal sounds like a fuzz pedal. If you crank the volts control, then it sounds more like a distortion pedal. So the volts knob here does quite a lot. So here are some sound samples. I used a humbucker guitar into the clean channel of my orange Supercrush 100, and also I added some delay from the Marshall Echo Head because everything sounds better with delay, right? Pretty cool. Now let's check out the overdrive side, and I'm going to use a Strat for that. And by the way, this pedal is from 2010, and I've had this for quite a while now, but I kind of forgot that There's not much gain going on, even if you crank the gain. But here's how it sounds anyway. I think it sounded pretty nice. By the way, you can also plug a bass into this thing. I know there are big muffs specially designed for bass players, but this one works too. And the cool thing, again, 2-in-1, you know, Motorhead, Blink-182. Sounded pretty okay to my ears. You have to keep in mind that I also plugged the bass into the orange amplifier. If you would plug this one into a proper bass amplifier, you could totally integrate this into your bass rig. No problem. Okay, now we're getting to the part of the video where I bring you a little closer, turn some knobs and show you exactly what they do. So there you have it, the Germanium 4 Big Muff Pi, a very cool and versatile pedal. This is one of those pedals that are just sitting here in the room and I barely even look at it. But whenever I plug this in, I'm instantly like, ah yeah, that's why I bought it, because it's amazing. Almost as amazing as the deluxe version, which is also very cool. You can check the video out here. Or how about the EHX Cockfight? Also a very, very cool fuzz pedal. You can check it out down here. Anyway, thanks for checking out this one. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Take care.